What's going on, guys? My name is Matt, otherwise known as King Vix. I used to upload a lot of Call of Duty videos and stuff along those lines. Now I'm gonna be doing a little bit different. I'm gonna be uploading a lot more about my fish tanks. I recently got into the hobby. This is my 125 gallon. This is my biggest tank that I have at the moment. Currently have some cichlids in this tank. This big guy right here, his name is Zeke. I got him when I actually got the tank. When I got the tank, it was a little dirty, as you can see. There's algae built up in the corners. This tank was really in really rough shape. I did a lot to this tank to get it cleaned up. As you can see, there are some scratches on the inside of the glass. Like I said, it's my biggest tank. I only paid $100 for it, believe it or not. This is how much I got for it. I had to put some different filters on here. And the basic simple fact of the matter that these are all my 55 gallon, the same filters. So that way I can use the same cartridges. So there's Zeke. This right here, this is Athena. She's a convict cichlid. Right over here is another convict. His name's Greg. And then my red devil back there named Aries. That is actually part of my power head that's up there, and that has apparently become detached. And there's 3 Plecostomus in here. One's back there on the pump. Actually, one's right here in front of us. And I have no idea where the 3rd Plecostomus might be. Fun fact, these rocks over here are from a creek. They come with a tank. Those rocks are from a creek that's close to my house. It's over these logs right here. I actually pulled these out and ran these in a lot of chlorine water. Then I ran it in a tub full of prime and regular water to make sure that there wasn't anything left on these that could hurt my fish. These are all in my bedroom, by the way. My game room's right here with everything, my setup. This is the 125 gallon. We're gonna move in here to my newest tank, I guess. It's a 20 gallon tank. Do not hate me for what I have in here because I'm gonna get a lot of hate from it. I know Oscars get big. I have another tank that I plan on putting him in. There he is. He is an albino tiger Oscar. I just got him today, so he's not fully acclimated to the water. He is still alive. I just have him in a small 20 gallon tank for the time being. He's about as big as my pinky. Let's see if I can get a reaction out of him. Let's see. This is a small 20 gallon. If I can get my hand underneath the lid, there he is. I actually had 2 Oscars that were a little bit bigger than him. They were probably about the same size as the palm of your hand. They ended up dying. I'm not for sure why. So I got a little bit upset about that. Now over here, this is my first tank, my 55 gallon, and then my 10 gallon on the bottom. Listen, I know some of the fish that I have in here are going to outgrow these tanks. I understand that. These are temporary tanks for them to be in. So I moved them downstairs in my basement, which is out this door, down that step right there. There will be bigger tanks down there, 150, 200 plus gallon tanks that I just can't put these in because they won't take up the tank as much. These are just my girlfriend loves goldfish. These are all comet goldfish. They're all basic, except for this guy right here. This guy right here is probably one of my favorites. He's a little bit different, and that is another Pleco. One of my first Plecos that I got. These guys, they're goldfish. One of the most mistreated fish in the hobby. So I figured I'd put them in a 55 gallon as they're small. Once they get bigger, put them in a pond. Down here I have blue gouramis in my 10 gallon tank. I know the tank, they are going to get a lot bigger. They'll probably get about 6 inches. But for the time being, they're in here. I got 4 of them. the tanks are minimally decorated. I'm not too worried about them looking very, very nice. They're just basic functioning tanks for the fish, for me to enjoy. And let's see, there is some freeze-dried shrimp that's in there. So there's 4 of them in here. There is no Plecos in here with them. I feel that they're pretty clean. The tank itself is pretty clean. Do water changes. I get asked a lot, you know, especially from a lot of people that I work with, you know, how do you change all that water? And the simple fact is I do it all. It takes me about an hour to 2 hours every week that I do it. I plan it to where I can literally just come in, do all the tanks at once. There's my prime bottles up there, goldfish flakes, tropical flakes, cichlid pellets everywhere. This was my original cichlid tank, was this one, and then they just got a little bit bigger than the tank, so I put them in the 125, and we're just waiting for accommodations for these guys to get a little bit bigger. Yeah, man, that's all my tanks at the moment. I'm hoping within 2 weeks I have a 36 gallon or maybe even another 55. I'm really looking for a corner tank to put right there beside this desk. I plan on sliding this desk down. Like I said, this is my bedroom. So this is my desk that I study at with my lamp, bed. So, I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of fish tanks that are in here just within 100 feet of my bed. So I like to hear the water running at night within the tanks. Also thinking about building my own stand for this tank, one that can house that as well. Maybe out here to the side, or who knows what we're going to do. Well, you guys keep in touch, keep in tune. I'm going to keep bringing you guys better fish videos. And next time when I go to a place called Personal Touch up in Princeton, West Virginia, I will vlog that. And I will show you guys some of the cool fish that they have. Have a good night.